Hey everyone, good afternoon, happy Friday. Feels good to be back. I know we took a couple days here as I was spending some time with my family. We took a little trip down to Carlsbad, which is in between, I think, like Orange County and San Diego. Pretty quiet part of California, but nice, and it was refreshing. We spent some time on the beach, which was great, and there hardly weren't any people there. So really great, but great to be back and teaching classes here on the live stream. So thank you for joining, and we'll be doing a flow class today. So we've got a couple minutes till we get started. If you're still getting settled, and go ahead and collect your things. If you want something to drink, grab that. If you need any props and you have a yoga block and whatnot, you can have that alongside in case you want to use that during your practice. Today, as we set up for our live, it's exactly 7 months ago that we started teaching these classes during the first quarantine here in Los Angeles. The original stay-at-home or safer-at-home order came in on effective March 16th. So we are now October 16th, 7 months that the studio as a group class space has been closed. We had a 3-week period of time there in June where we were able to open. So it has been an interesting year for all of us, and I'm sure glad that we have this practice of yoga to share and to continue to breathe. If you've been with us the whole time, you can think back to those days when I was in the garden and teaching classes from our home and our garden, and then I just kind of moved around the yard a little bit, made my way onto the deck, and finally back to the studio. I've been in the private studio and the main studio, now in the lobby. So we've moved around a little bit. I've taken you with me on some trips, and it's just been a fun adventure here as far as the yoga goes. And I hope you guys are feeling the groundedness of it and the ability to trust the process and to be with yourself and your breath and feel some calm or some peace when there's so much changing and there's so many moving parts always. So again, thank you for being with us in the practice. If you would like to listen to music today, you're welcome to go on to my Spotify, Joe Komar, and I've got many playlists. I'm actually going to, it's one that I've been teaching with, so it's back from May 20th, and I'm going to listen to that one. It's a fit playlist, but I'm going to use it to a flow that we develop and create today. So make your way there. In about a minute, we can start that playlist if you want to listen along to what I'm listening to. If you're normally used to connecting with me on our Instagram, so I've been letting that just be still for about a month now. I think it's been, and haven't been on it. So I apologize if you've sent a message, and if you're wondering why I haven't responded, it's just simply because I have not opened that app on the Instagram. So if you do want to reach out, or if you have any questions or anything that you want to share about your practice, feel free to email me, joek@urban728yoga.com. And boy, I hope we can get together soon here in the studio. We got the pods ready to go, and can't wait to have you all back in the space and sharing classes in person. All right, I'm going to start the playlist. First song is called "Marry Me," and if you're joining along with the music, and then let's go ahead and lie down onto our backs, please. I have my lovely wife Stacy practicing over in the main studio today in the heat, so it's going to be fun to know that she's right there and we're all practicing together. Let your legs go long, arms by your sides. And shake your hips out a little bit. Untuck your shoulders and let your arms lay themselves out onto the ground, palms up. can be quite a mystery sometimes as to how we have gotten to where we are. And so part of what we do is we trace our history, just like I did going back to the beginning of these practices in quarantine. We trace our history. We go back to remind ourselves where we've been and to understand where we are. So part of this practice, a big part of this practice, is being open to reflecting when those thoughts come, when you have those feelings. And bring your legs together, take your arms over your head, give yourself a nice big stretch this afternoon. Feel your shoulders. And collect your belly, bring your knees into your chest, hands onto your shins. And squeeze thighs into your chest. And go ahead and gently rock your hips side to side. And make your way over to your right side. Come around into a child's pose. As you set up your child's pose, take your knees mat width apart. Slide your bum back to your heels and lay your forehead down into the mat. And we're going to turn the wrists up a little bit, coming onto your fingertips. So you tent your palms by lifting the palm of the hand off the mat. And spreading your fingertips into the ground, and feel that raise your shoulders. And very gently you can rock a little bit side to side on your forehead. And then bring your forehead back to center. Rise up, all fours, flat hands, and tabletop. And palms under your elbows, knees under your hips. And drop the belly. Inhale, open the chest, arch the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Round the spine, tuck the chin, and draw your navel in, draw your ribs in. And again, inhale to extend. And exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. So if I take the hips back a couple inches, inhale to extend, feels a little different in your shoulders and through your back body. Exhale to round, chin to your chest. And inhale, come to a flat back, tuck your toes. And let's go. Exhale, press back into your down dog. And take the grip out of the experience. Take the extra movements. We worked on that earlier this week on Wednesday. Save some energy. And maintain your focus and relative stillness, connecting to your breath. And so you're lessening the fidgets and allowing those messages from your body to go straight to your mind. And you may feel through your breath your body opening up, and the exhale draws you a little bit deeper. And roll forward, inhale, come out into a high plank. And shoulders land over your elbows, elbows over your wrists. Draw your belly in, firm your core. Feel the belly nice and tight. Breathe in. Exhale, press back, down dog. And lighten your toes. Take 2 big steps to the top of the mat. And big toes meet. Drop your chin, hands on the back of the head. And if that's too much, keep your hands on the ground. And chin into your chest, elbows around your ears. And release the hands down onto the ground. And hands to ankles or shins, lift halfway, inhale. It's like a slider, and then exhale, hands back down to the ground. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms, reach up. Belly in, exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Have a great flow, everyone. Inhale, arms up, just means connect the breath. Exhale, dive to move your body. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into a high plank, high push-up. Take an inhale. Belly tight, exhale, lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, lighten your toes, down dog. And take a breath in. Exhale, 2 steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, tailbone down. Belly in, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant, step back into your high plank. Tighten the belly, inhale. Exhale, bend the arms, elbows in, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Lighten the toes, breathe in through your nose. Exhale, 2 big steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant, step back, high plank. Tight belly, inhale. Bend the arms, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And take 3 deep breaths in your downward facing dog. And take a breath in through your nose. Bend your knees, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the legs, reach your arms up, chair pose. And feel the armpits reach out through your wrist. Keep your legs bent, sweep your arms back by your sides. And draw your shoulders away from the ears. Tailbone down, belly in, let's go. Rise up, palms touch, little back bend at the top. Feel your feet dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And you can step, plant, or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take the momentum out, draw your belly in as you exhale. Feel the tailbone high as you breathe in. And exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, step back to your down dog. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, step back to your dog. Now step your right foot in between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips. Pull your heart through, shoulders away from your ears. So if you slide your gaze forward, make sure your shoulders are down your back. Roll your back heel a little higher over your toes. Ground your front foot, floats your arms by your sides. Nice, strong with deep breaths, power lunge. Keep that left leg straight, bring your hands down. Kick your right leg back, 3-legged down dog. And then to the outer edge of your left foot with your right leg still lifting up. Both hands on the mat. And feel as we engage the outer left hip and the glute. Pivot back onto the ball of your left foot. Square, draw to your inner thigh, take an inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, squeeze. Step back plank, look forward. Exhale, belly tight, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And take the momentum out. And feel the exhales. You draw the length in the tailbone on the inhale. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, step back to your dog. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, step back. Now step left foot in between your hands. And straighten your right leg. Fingertips on the ground. Long line to your spine, please. Bring your back heel a little forward over your toes. Keep that right leg straight. Set your hands flat. Kick your left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Both hands down, outer edge of your right foot as your left leg stays lifted. You're going to feel your outer right glute engage. Pivot back to the ball of your right foot. Feel the outer hip release. Connect to your inner thigh. Exhale, bring your left knee into your nose. Crunch. Step back plank. Look forward. Exhale, belly tight, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Now you can feel the inner thighs. Loosening through the outer hips, pedal it out. Great, bring your big toes together. Heels up, belly in. Exhale, walker light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Listen. Side bend to the right. Right arm down. Left arm reaches over. Stay strong in your legs. And draw your belly in. Tailbone down. Inhale, rise. Reach up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Reach your right arm over. And strong through the legs. And tailbone down. Belly in. Bring it back. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your legs. Utkatasana. Armpits to your wrist. Keep your bum there. Bring your arms by your sides. Shoulders away from your ears. And feel your feet, tailbone down. And belly in, rise all the way up, reach, little back bend. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, you can step or float back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog, shoulders roll. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your dog, please. As you're teaching yourself Bakasana crow pose, walk your feet in towards your hands, keep your bum up, and you get about halfway and then lift your heels. Spread your knees, bend your legs, and then walk your hands back 6 inches. Knees above your elbows, elbows in like chaturanga, and lift one or both feet off the ground. On the exhale, bring your feet back to the mat. Roll your bum up, forward fold, take a dive. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, belly tight. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, crawl out, high plank. And keep both hands down, outer edge of your left foot. Right leg hovers off your left leg. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, back, pivot on your left toes, 3-legged dog. Yeah, step your right foot through. Inhale, rise, arms up. Hands behind your head. Connect to your upper back. Bend your front leg. Keep your head back in your hands. Bend your left leg. Tap your knee to the mat. And then lift your knee back up. 2 more. Tap your knee to the mat. And then lift it back up. 1 more. Tap the knee. Lift it up. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Sweet. Left elbow outside your right thigh, palms to prayer. Look down over the top of your right foot. Feels good to wring it out and compress deeply as you exhale. You know it, ground your front foot. Inhale, rise, torso up. And warrior two, back heel pivots down. Open your arms into the T. And bend your front leg. Slide your heart sternum back. Flip the right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. And exhale, bring it back. Shoulders stack on top. Chest stays proud, gaze forward and slightly up. Windmill your hands down. I'm looking forward and up. Pivot your back heel high. And then kick back, gaze back, look towards your belly button. And see how high you can lift your right leg. Take an inhale. And then step your right foot in between your hands. Straighten your front leg. Today, lift your right toes off the ground. In the middle part of your spine is rounded. Take your right hand, put it underneath your right foot, toes to your wrist. And feel as you use the hand to pull the toes back ever so slightly to your shin. Take your right hand back to the mat, right toes down, and then hop your back foot to the outside of your front foot, pinky toes meet. Weight into the heels, interlace the fingers behind your low back, and lower your chin. Roll your knuckles up. And let's feel as we continue to advance. Look at your right foot. Balance across the ball of your right foot. You transfer the weight into your right foot, and you start to slide your left foot back. Big step to a lunge. Palms together, draw your chest forward. Knuckles reaching back, thumbs away from your bum. Keep your legs, steady your breath, release your grip, reach your arms forward. They should feel nice and light, almost weightless. Yes, bring your hands down, step back into your high plank. You roll to the outer edge of your right foot, both hands down, float your left leg up. Gaze forward. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Kick it back, pivot on your right toes, three-legged dog. Lift it up, take a breath. Big step, left foot all the way through. Kick through your back heel, inhale, rise, arms up. Hands behind your head. Bend your front leg. Keep lifting your heart. Chin can stay soft. Bend your right leg, tap the knee. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, lift it up. Good job. Reach your arms up. Warrior two, back heel down. Open the arms into the T. Keep your heart sternum stacked over your tail. And little turn, gaze over your left hand. Flip your palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Proud chest, little lift to your chin. Windmill your hands down, gaze forward. Pivot your back heel high. Kick your left leg back. Now look back towards your belly. Palms ground, elbows in. Yes, big step, left foot in between your hands. Straighten your front leg out. And draw through the navel. You'll feel the rounded spine through the middle. And today, flip your left toes up. Take your left hand. Place it underneath your left foot, toes to your wrist. Use your left hand. Draw your toes back and breathe deeply into your hamstring. Bring your left hand back to the mat. Softly bring your left toes down. Use your strong belly to hop your back foot to the outside of your front foot. Pinky toes meet. And chin down, balance. Hands behind your low back, interlace the fingers. And cross your thumbs. Chin down, knuckles up. Look at your left foot. Balance across the ball of your left foot. As you start to transfer the weight, slide your right foot back and step into your lunge. And draw your heart forward. Pull your belly in, thumbs away from your bum. That's it. Release the grip. Your arms will literally float forward, nearly weightless. Wonderful. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step back into a high plank. Firm your belly in. And exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And tailbone high, downward facing dog. Big toes together, heels up. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, work it. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's go. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, swing it back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Arm balance, kick back. Right knee above your right elbow. Chaturanga arms, hover your back toes. 3, 2, float back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale back, arm balance. Knee above your left elbow. Lunge forward, float your back toes. 3, 2, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, seal your lips. You can hear me talking, huffing and puffing. Walk your hands back to your feet. If you're by yourself, you can sigh, mouth open. If you're around others, COVID sigh, lips sealed. Slide your hands under your feet, toes to your wrists. We'll do it together. And turn your heels out a little bit. Let your head drop. You're getting longer. Your body actually has not changed. Its length and from feet to the head, but your body is opening. You're getting longer and more supple. This forward fold is not the same today as it was 7 months ago. Little bend to your knees, slide your hands out. Separate your feet, mat width apart. Turn your big toes out and then squat, bring your bum down. Sometimes too wide. You got to play in the bone structure of your hips. So play. Feet a little closer, further apart. And then arms up, shoulders down like Utkatasana. And feel your feet, lift your bum 6 inches. Feel your belly, and then little bounce, pulse, bum up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, getting a little higher each time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall, arms by your sides, lower your chin. Feel this breath in your chest. Awesome. Step your feet together, big toes touch. And chest proud, palms reach up. And bring them together, hook your thumbs. Step onto your right foot, middle of your mat. Float your left leg, pull your hands into your heart, and we'd rather a long line than a rounded spine. Torso through your left heel, parallel to the floor, without rounding through your back. Strengthen your back, bring your left knee through, lift it up in front of you. Nice and balanced, left foot down. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And crawl out, exhale into your high plank. Take your right toes, hover them 6 inches off the ground. Curl the heel into the bum. Outer edge of your left foot, step behind. Use the ground, press your hips out, reach your right arm up and over. Turn your palm to face the floor, and then keep reaching. And gaze down, dip the hips, bring your right hand around. Pivot, right foot to the ground, press back into your dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down flat. So you got warrior 2 legs. My left hand is outside the left foot. You can't see it. It's hidden behind my shin. And now take the right arm up. Roll your left glute under. So I'm pressing the pelvis towards the wall they're facing, and then take your right arm, reach it over, extended side angle. There is an opposing force action physically from the right heel into the right wrist, from your left hand to your right ribs, drawing away. Tailbone down, float your left arm forward, palms face. You got it. Come up, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, pivot your left toes in, turn your right toes out, and lunge warrior 2 to the back of your mat. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale your hands to the mat. Pause as you plant, pivot your back heel high, and reach your right arm to the sky, twisted lunge. Okay, we're going to lunge, transfer the weight into your right foot, left hand comes forward a foot, and you're in revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Start with your gaze down, lift your back heel higher, draw from your inner thigh, and then rotate your gaze sideways. And gaze and right hand down to the mat, fingertips, all 10 of them on the ground. Hands to your heart as you float your left foot back, come into your lunge. Power position, arms light, shoulders are soft. You did it. Reach your arms forward and draw up, crescent warrior. Warrior 2, pivot. Straighten your front leg, right leg, toes in. Left toes out, back into your warrior 2. Okay, it's a full circle and cycle. Take an inhale. Windmill your hands down. Plant, pivot, kick back, 3-legged plank. Float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Feet down, inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Now you can take this, be mindful of your shoulders. Strong legs, strong belly. You know how we hop the feet to the top? You can also hop the hands back to the feet. So you keep the tailbone up, bend the arms a little bit, and it's 1 or 2 hops. Hands back to your feet. And then feel the arms and the head heavy. Put a little bend to your knees. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, long spine. Come all the way up. And draw your low belly in. Should feel a lot of space to breathe. Arms up, palms meet, hook your thumbs. Great. Step forward onto your left foot. Right toes hover. As you hinge, hands to your heart center, toppling tree. Long spine first. No curve in through your spine. Then, as you lift the back leg, level the upper body parallel to the floor. Inhale, right knee through, lift it up in front of you. Strong upper back. No weight in your lower spine. Step your right foot down. Inhale, arms circle up, gaze can follow. Exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Crawl it out. Exhale into your high plank. Hover your left toes 6 inches off the mat. All of this is in your back. Curl your heel in, not your wrist. Outer edge of your right foot. Step your left foot behind. Use the floor. Push your hips out and up. Reach your left arm back over. And now you're starting to steer the direction of the practice and with your breath. Dip the hips, gaze and left hand down. Pivot square, come back into your dog. Left foot down, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, big step, right foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel flat. Stay low, you got warrior 2 legs. Now you can see my right arm. Outside the shin. Right glute tucks under, and then your left arm reaches up. So you start here. Notice I'm not dropping the head. Notice I'm not trying to lift the head and putting a kink in the spine. Take your left arm over. Find the line from your back heel. It's one line, ascending from your back heel into your fingertips. And then as you draw the true awareness to your core, root chakra, base of the pelvis, your feet ground, and then your right arm comes forward. Nothing else moves. Bring it up, warrior 2. Straighten your right leg, pivot, right toes in, left toes out. Bend your back leg, now you're in warrior 2, back of the mat. Inhale to reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Windmill your hands, plant, pause, pivot. Back heel high, twist, reach your left arm up. And you can stay right here, even keep your gaze down. Okay, or we're going to charge it forward into your left foot, transfer the weight, right leg lifts, right hand forward a foot. So give yourself some space with that right hand forward, pull your heart through, and draw your hips back, lift your right leg, and then you can add the twist, revolved Ardha Chandrasana. And gaze and left hand down to the ground, all 10 fingertips on the ground. And so before we start to take the right foot back to lunge, hands to your heart, feel your belly, then step back into your lunge, power position. Shoulders soft, belly engaged, float your arms forward. And stand it up, crescent warrior. Nice, warrior 2, back heel down. And straighten your left leg, turn your toes in, right toes out. And lunge warrior 2 back to the top of the mat. Proud chest, inhale. Windmill your hands down, plant, pivot, kick back, 3-legged plank, lower, chaturanga dandasana, feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. And great job everyone, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. And bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, walker hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's go, work it out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, bend your legs, sit into your chair. Exhale, dive over straight legs, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, float back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, step your right foot through. Back heel turns down, warrior 1. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive. Kick back, lower, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog, find your flow. Exhale, down dog, step your left foot through. Whoo, let's go. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Exhale, dive. Kick back, flow, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. See where you're at right here. 3 breaths. And you can either walk it back into your crow, or you can float from your down dog into your crow. Remember how you walk the feet in? Hands back, knees above your elbows or heels up. Exhale, float to your crow. Take another breath in. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees, please, all fours. Look down in between your hands, untuck your toes, solid ground. And turn your full awareness and focus to your breath right now. Bring your knees all the way together so they touch. Sit back onto your heels, walk your hands back. Shake your arms out. Set your hands flat outside your knees. Middle fingers can turn out slightly. Right? The practice is to keep the arms straight. As I press the palms down, my belly comes in. Shoulders down the back. And then exhale, knees into the chest. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, knees up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Inhale, sit back, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, belly in, open the chest, lift the chin. Inhale, arms up, look forward. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back, downward facing dog, please. And take an inhale in your dog. Exhale, step your right foot through. Right foot is there. Okay, like a bull, take off, standing splits. Left leg lifts. So make sure you move anything that is out in front of you. Set your hands down. And then lift your right heel up. Elbows in. So if your right foot's too close, then it's going to be hard to find that space as you get your hips and to go over your shoulders. Okay, but you're going to bend your right leg and then exhale, jump, switch. Hey, don't forget to jump. Hands down, elbows in, lift your heel, bend your knee, jump, and switch. Right? A lot of times people just shorten the breath and they forget to jump. Lift the heel, bend the right leg, jump, and switch. Hands down, elbows in, bend the knee, jump, and switch. We'll do one more on each side. Nice. Bring your feet down side by side. Big toes together. Soften the chin. Feel the kinks out of the neck. Take an inhale. Notice your low back. Back side of your right hip might feel a little tighter. And take your hands down. Bend your legs like Utkatasana. Hands to your heart. Lift the chest. Cross your left leg over your right leg. And sit in your eagle legs. Sit in your eagle legs. Hands come around to the front of your right shin. Lower your gaze down to the mat. Breathe into your back side of your hips. Take your arms, hands all the way down onto the ground. Bend your standing leg. Keep the heel down if you can. Weight into the heel. Float your arms forward. And then rise, stand all the way up. Bring your left foot down, hands to your heart center. Feel your right leg from the hip down to the heel. All the weight into your left foot, open your right knee, and bring your foot to your inner left thigh for tree. Palms back to your heart. And allow the outer right hip to soften as you steady your gaze. Focus on one spot. Okay, let's do it from tree legs, everybody. Reach your left arm up. Okay, reach your right hand back. Grab for the outside of your right ankle. Turn the knee in. Holding on to the outside of the ankle, start to kick into the hand. A dancer's pose with the hand on the outside of the ankle. Turning your knee in, so you're rolling your inner right thigh up. Feel the opposing force physically from your right heel to your left wrist. For 3, 2, inhale, rise. Lift your right knee in front of you. Float both arms up, one-legged mountain pose. Bring your right foot down, step back, big toes together. Inhale, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Okay, if you're gonna press, here it is. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Hands down, plant, step, jump back, or press practice. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And so the reason why I didn't press up is because my shoulders were in front of my hips. If the hips get over the shoulders, then you'll be able to lift your legs up to the sky. Take a breath in. Big step, left foot forward. Okay, now we're going to charge it like a bull. Weight into your left foot, standing splits, right leg lifts. One breath at a time. Set your hands. Elbows in, shoulders wide, lift your left heel. Hey, don't forget that part to play and just jump and switch your legs. Bend your left knee. Exhale, jump. Switch. Elbows in, right heel lifts. Bend the knee, jump. Switch. Make sure there's nothing out in front of you. One more. Bring your feet together, big toes touch, and soften the chin, release the kinks in the neck. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. And weight into your right foot. Open your left knee. Bring your foot to your inner thigh for tree. Hands back to your heart. And so light lifted and the shoulders soft. Let's do it from tree, everyone. Right arm up and your left hand down. And for the outside of your left ankle, and then turn your left knee forward. And as you kick down and back, keep turning your left knee in. Roll the inner thigh up. And breathe for 3, 2. Slowly rise, left knee through, lift it up in front of you, both arms up. One-legged mountain pose. Step down, step back, feet together, hands to your heart center. Okay, you might float. Let's see. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And step back, jump back, or float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Press it out in your dog. Loosen your outer hips. Let's do it. Left knee outside your left wrist, single-legged pigeon. Right knee down. Untuck your toes. You walk your hands over to the right a little bit. Keep your hips square. And as you draw your left ribs through, bring your left elbow down onto the mat. Okay, you're going to take the back side of your upper arm onto the ground, and then bring your right palm into your left palm. We're working, ground the top of your right foot, and to get your thumbs lined up to the center of the chest. Neck in line with the spine so the head is not falling down. And turn your gaze back down. Roll up onto your left elbow. Right hand to the mat. Press back. Square your chest in your pigeon. And set your hands out in front. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Come down onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers. Keep it calm. Tuck your back toes. Slide your left leg back. Forearm plank. One line, plank straight, connect to your belly. Awesome, everyone. Lower your hips down and let your legs untuck your toes to release. Take your right arm out into a T. As you lay your right arm out into a T, left hand beside your chest. Roll to your outer right hip. Swing your left leg back behind you. Set there, please. You lose my audio for a second. I have to switch my batteries. Let your head rest. And the front of your left thigh, breathe. Take 3 more breaths. Feel the right side. Open up. You might be a little achy. Take it slow. Bring yourself back around onto your front body. Bring your right hand back underneath your shoulder. Tuck your toes. As engaged as you can through your entire body. Press up, plank pose. And then lift your hips, downward facing dog. All the feels. Right knee outside your right wrist, single pigeon. And stay up with it as we slide and walk the left knee down the mat. And chest is up. Crawl your hands to the left. And feel it lengthen through your right side body. And then we're going to come down onto the right elbow. And that right arm keeps sliding away from the body. And so you end up on the upper and the back side of your right arm. Bend the right arm. Left hand into your right hand. And the head stays up. Neck in the line with the rest of your spine. We explore, we reflect, we acknowledge our history. And it's a way of showing us where we are, how we got to this point, and to celebrate and to honor and the connection. I know it's not easy. I don't think anybody's wrapping a big bow around these last 7 months and just saying, that was easy. But with practice, and there's so many opportunities for us to connect individually and holistically. And roll back up to your right elbow, left hand to the ground. Press the ground away, bring your right hand back, square your chest in front. Feel that pretty deep twist. Release. When you release a twist, you can feel the stream, the waterfall of prana, as they say, dumping right over your head. Puts a little smile on your face. Come down to your forearms. Interlace your fingers, tuck your back toes, slide your right leg back, forearm plank pose. Woohoo! All right, exhale, hips down, knees down. Take your left arm out into a T. Bring your right hand beside your chest. And you press the mat away, roll your right hip open, step your foot behind. And you can let your head be heavy. Your right hand is here to support you and your neck, however you need. I like this playlist because if you have it on repeat, it's a little short for the hour class, so it actually comes back around into the first song, and you get to experience the vast difference from where you started into the state of where you're at now, and hopefully feeling awake, like you've turned the lights on energetically throughout your entire body. What else can we do? And 3 more breaths here. You may be a little achy, so bring it back gently. Ooh. Onto your hips, onto your stomach. Slide your left arm back in underneath your shoulder. And tuck your toes. Breathe as lightly as you can. Press back up to your plank. And lift your hips into your downward facing dog. And so nice. Come down onto your knees, please. And if you'd like a little sip of water, take a sip. And swing your legs out in front of you. Lie down onto your back. And once you lie down onto your back, tuck your thumbs underneath your bum. So you're sitting on the back of your hands, a little elevation in for your pelvis. And then kick both legs straight up towards the ceiling. You've done some good work to lengthen this back body over the course of the last 7 months. Inhale, lower your legs halfway down. Exhale, lift your straight legs back up. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, back up. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, back up. 2 more, halfway down. Exhale, back up. 1 more, halfway down. Exhale, back up. Listen, lower all the way down to a hover. Exhale, lift halfway up. Inhale, down to a hover. Exhale, halfway up. 3 more, down, hover. Exhale, up. Keep your low back flat. Hover. And then lift. Hover. And then lift. Let's go. Hover. Come all the way up as you exhale. Inhale, down to hover. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, hover. Exhale all the way up. 2 more, hover. Exhale all the way up. You with me? All the way down, hover. Exhale up. Listen, down to a hover. Slide your hands out. Put them behind your head. Lift your head. Right knee in, left elbow, right knee. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. Keep going. 50, halfway there. 60. You got this. 70. 80. 90. 100. Great job, you guys. Happy 7-month anniversary of quarantine yoga. Love to you all. Stretch your legs long and let your big toes fall out. If you're just joining us, if this is your very first class, you have about 340 classes to catch up on. And just kidding. They're all out there, you guys. You could take them many times. Don't forget to incorporate the detox. Restorative classes, when you need them, they're great in the evening. There's over 100 of those. You've got fits, you've got flows with me, Jessica, Talia, Nicole. And feel your body land here. Soften and relax and release all the muscles in your body. And take care of those hips. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. Whew, hopefully you feel it. Your body offering you some nice, deep feeling to your core. Take a breath to exhale and release and let go your breath. The breath practice, that is, your breath will continue involuntarily. As I mentioned at the beginning of the practice, my lovely wife is just in the other room in the main studio doing this class, and we talk about it most evenings of our lives. We're so thankful and so grateful for everybody that has supported the studio during this time, and we hope you're all doing well, and we really just can't thank you enough, and we can't wait to have you all back in the space and to see this yoga family and community grow again. It's been an interesting time and that we are living, but I hope again that you're doing well, and that if you need anything, even just a voice and to let something out, that you will email me and know that we are here to support you however we can, online, in person again one day soon. So take care, everyone. Have a great Friday, and I will see you. I teach the live classes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I will see you throughout the weekend and on Monday as well. Beautiful day. Thank you. Namaste.